Hello everyone! Today we're cutting and weaving some thrifted leggings, so grab your scissors. I've got 3 designs and let's start with the quickest tutorial. First, put your leggings on inside out and mark out 2 ovals on one leg where you want the design to go. Keep in mind the design will end up a little smaller than the markings. Lay your leggings down and you only need to mark out the outer half of the ovals on one leg, so mark out 1/2 inch sections down each oval. Then use these marks to draw lines across the ovals. Lay your leggings down sideways so the legs are lying on top of each other and you can see the half of the ovals marked. Cutting through both legs, cut along the lines inside the ovals, starting and ending with a small hole. Stretch the ovals sideways and subscribe to my channel, and say oval one more time. Oval. Now put your leggings on inside in, and it's time to weave. Starting with a ladder weave at the top, grab the first strip of fabric and pull it behind and up through the top hole, creating a loop. Grab the second strip of fabric and pull it behind and up through the loop. Then pull the third strip through the second, and so on until you reach the bottom. When you get to the bottom, cut the bottom loop in half and tie it back together through the bottom hole on the inside. Now we're going to do a twisted weave pattern, so grab the top strip and twist it, making a loop. Skip a strip and grab the third one, pulling it up through the loop. Twist it, then go back and grab the second strip and pull it up through the loop. And repeat the pattern. Twist the strip, skip one, grab the next strip and pull it up through the loop. Twist it and go back for the one you skipped. Repeat until you get to the bottom. If you have an extra strip at the bottom, just pull it up through the bottom loop. Now cut the bottom loop in half and tie it back together through the bottom hole inside the leggings. On the bottom oval, I just did the twisted pattern, which is a little confusing, so I'll show you again. Grab the top strip and pull it behind and up through the top hole and twist it, making a loop. Skip a strip and grab the third one, pulling it up through the loop. Twist it, then go back and grab the second strip and pull it up through the loop, and repeat the pattern. If you're having trouble with the weaving, I'll link my guide to t-shirt weaving tutorial in the description for more detailed instructions. Once you get to the bottom, cut and tie off the bottom strip, then repeat on the other leg. Okay, this next tutorial might be easier, but it takes longer. Start by putting your leggings on inside out and marking down the center of the legs and how high you want the design to go. Lay your leggings down flat and draw lines down the center of both legs. Then on one leg, draw another line parallel half an inch away on either side so that you have 3 lines running down the center of the leggings. Then draw one more line on either side, this time an inch away, for a total of 5 lines vertically down the center of the leg. Measure out and draw horizontal lines half an inch apart just down the inch-wide sections, all the way down the leg. This takes forever, so you can just draw every 3rd line or so for reference. Now, cutting just inside the inch-wide sections, cut the horizontal lines along all of the half-inch marks. Once you've cut all of the horizontal lines, it's time to measure out the vertical cuts. So measuring down the very center line from the top, measure 3 inches down and mark it. Then half an inch down and mark it. Then repeat. 3 inches, then half an inch, all the way down to the bottom. Then very carefully cut along the center line, just the 3-inch sections. Then repeat on the other leg. Now put your leggings on inside in, and I forgot to before, so cut a tiny hole just above each column of strips. Now we're going to ladder weave down each column. So grab one of the first strips of fabric and pull it behind and up through the top hole, creating a loop. Grab the second strip of fabric and pull it behind and up through the loop. Then pull the third strip through the second, and so on until you reach the bottom. When you get to the bottom, cut the bottom loop in half and tie it back together around the bottom of the legging. Repeat on the other side, then on the other leg. Alright, the last tutorial is similar to the one we just did, but it takes a little longer. It starts exactly the same. Put them on inside out and mark the center of the legs and how high you want the design. Now lay them down and make the same lines. 3 lines down the center of the leg, spaced half an inch apart, then a line on either side an inch away. Then make half-inch wide marks down the inch-wide sections and draw horizontal lines across the inch-wide sections. I just drew every second line for reference. Repeat on the other leg. Now cut just inside the inch-wide sections, dividing them into half-inch strips using your reference marks. Also cut a small hole at the top of each inch-wide section. Stretch the legs sideways and then repeat on the other side. Now put your leggings on inside in. We're going to ladder weave down each row, so grab one of the first strips of fabric and pull it behind and up through the top hole, creating a loop. Grab the second strip of fabric and pull it behind and up through the loop. Then pull the third strip through the second, and so on until you reach the bottom. When you get to the bottom, cut the bottom loop in half and tie it back together around the bottom of the leggings. Repeat on the other side, then on the other leg. Take your leggings off and turn them inside out one more time, and then very, very carefully cut up along the center line, the first one we drew, all the way to the top mark, opening up your leggings. Now we need laces. You can use ribbon or really long shoelaces, but this is how I made mine out of an old t-shirt. Grab a t-shirt with no side seams and lay it down flat. Then fold it in half, but not all the way. Leave a couple of inches of the bottom layer poking out. Now measure and mark 2 centimeter wide sections up from the bottom of the t-shirt, and use these marks to draw some lines across the top layer of the shirt. Cut off the hem, then start cutting along these lines, stopping just after cutting through the top layer, so the edge stays intact. I cut way more than I needed to, but cut the final line all the way across, then lay out the section you cut off so that you can see where the strips are all attached. Draw diagonal parallel lines going from the bottom to the first slit, then from each slit up across to the slit above it. Cut along all of these lines, creating one big long strip of fabric. Then stretch the whole thing so it curls up. Put your leggings on inside in and measure out some laces 4 times the length of your leg. Now to lace. Start at the top, putting one end through each top hole. Cross the laces and put them through the 3rd or 4th hole down. Just make sure it's the same on both sides. Continue to lace your leggings through every 3rd or 4th hole like a pair of shoes, down to your ankles, pulling to tighten and adjust as you go. When you get to the bottom, tie the laces in a bow. Repeat on the other leg, and that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, or if you have any questions, be sure to let me know, and if you're looking for more content, check out my other social media, all at Anorthidol. You can subscribe to this channel by clicking here, or watch another video, right over here. Thanks for watching!